I remember you telling me we were at I think it was the Idaho Snowmobile Show in Boise with Snow West, and you were telling me about this like snowmobiling bush event that you were going on out in the wild with a bunch of vets. Was that with All American Heroes, or was that a completely separate?
So that was an opportunity that actually came through All American Heroes.
Okay, so it came through.
So
you guys got together,
and
you head out into the backcountry, and you're doing stuff out there.
Yes.
What kinds of things did you guys do? All vets, how like fresh to snowmobiles or just to snowmobiling, or were they all somewhat?
So, All American Heroes is the vet side of things.
Okay.
That's where, raise money to do all these things. And they also do a snowmobile giveaway, which is really freaking cool. But Tyler's Backcountry Awareness, they provide avalanche training as well as other training and whatnot. Well, they have been working with some units in the United States military to help build some snowmobile training in these units. Through All American Heroes, I got it kind of how do you say it?
Associated?
I got associated with them. And,
affiliated?
Yeah, affiliated. And the opportunity came into play to go out and help teach some of the U.S. military how to operate snowmobiles, and use them effectively in a warfare setting.
That's gnarly, bro.
It is. And so I'm very grateful for that opportunity. Some of the stuff that we did.
You jumped in you chiseled out a lake or something, and then jumped into it, right?
Yeah. So
with all your gear on and everything. Did I see a video? Is that okay? I'm not just making that up. Okay.
Yeah. No.
You got your ice bath in the morning out there.
Yes. Yeah. So we actually got done with a big ride. We were scoping out terrain and stuff for some of the training that we were going to put on for the guys, and we got done with that. And then Brian Lundstedt, he's the guy that's putting everything together, and he's like, hey, you guys, me and two other instructors. We got Ryan Chalupsky and Kyle West, and he looks at us and is like, hey, you guys want to go jump in open ice water and on a lake? And we're like, yeah.
Why? Of course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we?
And most people would be like, heck no, you're freaking crazy. For us, it was like it was a challenge, and it was like it was something we wanted to see, and that's very common with vets and people that are pushing themselves to see what they're capable of and see how they can handle pressure.
Yep.
And so that's what it was for us. And so we snowmobiled across out to a lake, and one of the guys, he's actually a Swedish Special Forces, and he does a whole bunch of training and stuff, but he cut a big old ice hole in the lake, big old square, and then tied a rope to us, and we wore our snowmobile gear, and he's like, all right, jump in. And so we jump in, and then you have to as soon as you hit the water, collect yourself, calm your breathing, and then calmly ask for permission to leave the water.
Calmly,
yeah. If you hesitate, if your voice breaks and stuff, you have to do it again.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. He is really wet, but I know that. Levi was always. Actually, something really. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Mission exit. Good. Good breathing. Good body.
Yeah.
So, was everyone pretty cool, calm, and collective, or was was there some initial shock? I mean, I've never done it in a full snowmobile soup. I mean, the water's frozen, so you're probably what 30, maybe somewhere around hovering around 30 or a little less than 30 degrees.
Yeah, I bet
29, 28.
I bet you're in that.
Well, it wasn't all the way solid, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're probably.
I bet you're in the ballpark of
Yeah.
like 33, 32.
Yeah, just under.
Yeah. But
Cold.
yeah.
Okay. So how many attempts did you just get in there and just ask for permission to leave first try?
Actually, for myself, I don't know if it was like I had just mentally prepared and just expected the worst. So when I had already expected the worst and I jumped in there, it was actually less than what I expected.
Yeah.
So it was easy to calmly collect myself and kind of pull it together. Which
expect and plan for the worst.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not that, it's always going to be better.
Yeah,
a better situation.
exactly. Which actually, I'd like to kind of share this, but one thing a gentleman taught me a while ago when I was learning how to prepare for interviews and whatnot for jobs, he said, he's like, he read a book and it was talking about samurai and stuff. And one thing the samurai would do is before battle, they would meditate and they would just imagine themselves being ripped apart by arrows and swords and the absolute worst. And so when they actually went into battle, they were already mentally prepared for the worst. They had already lived through it.
Yeah.
And so that's why they were so good and were so lethal, is because...
Gee, that's powerful.
Yeah. So when you prepare yourself for a situation, and it's not like you think of the worst and you let that terrify you. You think of the worst as in like in a preparation.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, you're still going into it with optimism.
Yeah, exactly.
And that you're going to conquer.
Yeah.
But you've already been there and done that already before. So if you're headed that way, it's nothing new. You're not on a new path.
Exactly. If you can visualize the worst and then go into the situation understanding that nothing's going to be worse than that, or it could potentially, but it'll help you a lot in situations where you're nervous.
Yeah, that's cool.
But, yeah,
that's a good life lesson. Love it.
Yeah, it's helped me a lot.
Yeah,
it has.